Picking up today in verses 5 through 7 of Genesis 35 with our mini message. Remember, Jacob is on his way to Bethel now, but he's got to travel there. And if you remember from what happened in Shechem, the people of the area are not real happy with him. He was very concerned that they would come against them and would kill the entire family. And so God deals with this. Look at verse 5. It says, as they set out, a terror from God spread over the people in all the towns of the area, so no one attacked Jacob's family. Eventually, Jacob and his household arrived at Luz, also called Bethel, in Canaan. Jacob built an altar there and named the place El Bethel, which means God of Bethel, because God had appeared to him there when he was fleeing from his brother Esau. Now, I'm really fascinated by this idea of God setting out a terror. He was protecting these people. He was protecting Jacob's family. God understood this was the family of promise. As broken and as sinful as they could be at moments, God's faithfulness did not lack. God's faithfulness continued forward. So when you look at this, you could say very easily, God, you should just leave them to what they deserve. But God was looking past here, even Jacob and even his sons. He was looking at us because he understood his plan for the Messiah. And so he protects them. God's grace is extended over Jacob and his family. That undeserved favor, that undeserved forgiveness that Jacob in no way should have had, but yet he had it here. And they go back to Bethel. And Bethel means house of God. So he named the place God of the house of God. And I like it, but it's an interesting way to phrase it. Now, Jacob had sinned, but now when he goes to Bethel, he's doing what's right. He's finally getting himself where he needs to be, location-wise and heart-wise, geographically and spiritually. He's doing the right things. So here it may have been dangerous for Jacob to set out to go to Bethel because of the people in the area and the feelings towards him, but it was even more dangerous for him to disobey God. He needed to go where God wanted him to be. Whatever that cost him, whatever the danger, whatever the consequences, he had to go do this. See, when we're in line with God, God's hand is over us and protecting us. It doesn't mean life will be perfect, but it means we're in God's will. And it means that God's will be carried out in our lives for our benefit. Be obedient, see God's blessing. That's how it works. See you soon.